Hi, I'm Kate Jordan, the CEO of 90 Works and the founder of Project 90. Thank you so much for the opportunity to present to you today. And welcome to the Project 90 Impact, a proven pathway out of poverty in 90 days. So poverty is still intractable in the United States. There's a war on poverty ever since I can remember. And there are over 135 million poor and low income in our country today. The poor is defined as those families living within 100% of the federal poverty level. So for a family of four, that's those making about $26,000 a year. Low income is defined as those living within 200% of the federal poverty level. For a family of four, that's about $49,000 a year. 52% of Americans cannot afford a $400 emergency expense. 1 out of 2 are living on the edge of poverty. High housing costs trigger homelessness. In a single night, over 500,000 people go homeless. A housing burden is defined by those that spend more than 30% of their income on rent and utilities. And there are 10 million renters. 1 out of 4 are severely cost burdened and spend more than 50% of their income on rent and utilities. And sadly, the safety net is perpetuating the problem. Poverty is a complicated issue, and there is no one silver bullet. And the safety net is fragmented, siloed, and complicated. And social service organizations and corresponding funders operate as a single cause organization. So for example, one organization provides food, another provides housing, another provides employment, and yet another provides medical care. And faith-based organizations provide a handout, not a hand-up. This system is a nightmare for the poor and the homeless to access. They have to go to different locations, different office hours, and with different eligibility criteria. This system creates dependence, not independence, and many just give up. So Project 90 is a proven solution. It's an intensive case management model. And in 2014, I brought my team together and we decided that in the first 90 days of service, we would solely focus on helping people meet their basic needs. And we asked the question, what does it take to become self-sufficient in US culture? And we decided that it took these 6 components: housing, income, transportation, health, safety, and support. Housing is first because we can't expect anyone to get up and go to work every day without a place to rest, shower, and organize their things. There's no free housing in the United States. It takes income. You have to have an income. You have to have reliable transportation to go to work every day. Many of the poor and homeless have major untreated chronic illnesses, and you have to be healthy enough to work every day. Those living in war zones in their living room with family violence or neighborhood violence will not get up and go to work every day with that kind of stress. We're asking people to make major changes in their lives. So we're offering healthy support in a new worldview. It's not that they don't have support, but many have unhealthy support that keeps them in the gutter. This model is measurable. We measure each of these 6 components on a Likert scale, from in crisis and vulnerable to safe, stable, and thriving. We measure at intake, 90 days, closure, and a year after closure. And you ask, why 90 days? There are other self-sufficiency programs in the United States, but they take a year or 5 years to complete. The poor and the homeless can't wait a year or 5 years to meet their basic needs. We were so bold as to name our organization and our model after our outcome measure. Project 90 empowers case managers to help beneficiaries achieve self-sufficiency. We use a powerful framework. We help case managers focus on the 6 components that are required to help people meet their basic needs. It's not a Lincoln referral model, which is traditional case management. It is accountable, and it makes sure that we are helping the people meet their basic needs in 90 days. We offer webinar trainings. We have a series of 5. We share our strategies for each of the 6 components. So for example, we share that we make relationships with charitable landlords and employers who are willing to take a risk on people with a criminal background or an eviction notice. And we offer temporary financial assistance of up to $2,500 to help people get housed. We created a Project 90 app to collect data and measure the 6 components. And we offer case management support to help case managers implement the model and solve problems. Project 90 has a proven success in Florida and Georgia already. We've served over 5,000 to date. We have a 90% success rate, helping people become stable and self-sufficient in 90 days. And our data says that those that complete the program remain stable and self-sufficient a year after closure and continue to improve their financial viability. Let's scale to $1 million in 3 years in the Southeast. 12 million people are poor in these 11 states, which is 31% of the poor in the United States. We felt like this region had the greatest need. We can impact 60,000 lives in 2021, 318,000 lives in 2022, and 1 million lives in 2023. Project 90 has a powerful multiplier effect. GuideStar says that there are about 40,000 not-for-profits similar to 90 Works. If we reach 3,300 not-for-profits with an average of 5 case managers, that's a 5-to-1 ratio. If each case manager serves 60 beneficiaries a year, that's a 60-to-1 ratio. If each not-for-profit serves 300 beneficiaries a year, we get to almost 1 million by 2023. Project 90 has a sustainable business model. We have a strong emphasis on sales and marketing because we're selling Project 90 app licenses with a business-to-business approach. We have partner relationships with value-added case management software companies like Exponent. 90 Works will bootstrap the model. We will cost share salaries for the CEO, the CFO, the COO, and the Director of New Business Development. In 2021, 90 Works will cover 70% of these salaries. In 2022, 90 Works will cover 40% of these salaries. And in 2023, Project 90 will cover 100% of these salaries. We will sell app licenses, both directly at $250 per case manager and indirectly at $175 per case manager. And we will have at least an 80% recurring revenue on annual licenses. With a $240,000 investment, we can build our foundation for scalability. And we will focus on 4 aspects of the business with $240,000. The first is to build branding and advertising campaigns. The second is to improve our app reporting capability. The third is to build our webinar training series. And the fourth is to spend money on advertising in print and online media, search engine optimization, and attending national presentations and expos. We break even in 2022. With an investment of $240,000 in 2020, we can sell 1,000 licenses in 2021 and serve 60,000 people or impact 60,000 lives. In 2022, we sell a little over 4,000 licenses, but we break even at 2,777 and impact 318,000 lives. In 2023, we sell just over 10,000 licenses and impact 1 million lives. Help us impact lives today for $4 a life. With a $240,000 one-time investment, we can impact 60,000 lives. And Project 90 becomes self-funded through license revenue. By 2022, we reach 1 million in 2023, and then we can scale the entire United States.